Don't believe what they telling you. My mind clear, my pockets feeling wealthier. My blood pressure down, I'm feeling healthier. No positive vibes, don't hit my cellular. Get money and drink water. Get money and drink water. Get money and drink water. Dehydrated, it ain't funny when you broke. That's a fact though. That's a fact though. When you're not getting money, you're not getting money. Sound like everybody in here getting money and drinking water. The vibe is right.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. Let's go!
Alright, yo, man, 15 Minutes of Fame.
13 Minutes of Fame.
DNA.
What's the word?
The Nasty Amateur. We changed, right?
Yeah, Deadly in Action.
Deadly in Action, which is still, did I mention that that's still corny? That's still 1985.
Yeah, well, I was born in 1991, man. Don't say the year you was 10. You was 10 in 1985.
Actually, I was 19.
Oh, man, even worse.
Or 18.
God damn.
My son was born in 86.
Word.
So, what's goody?
Ain't shit, chillin'.
Yeah, again, man, well, we had this conversation, right? Like, just the other day, man, we was talking about your album and shit. And, what was the name of the album?
Get Money and Drink Water.
What was the other album?
Oh, Scarcity.
Scarcity, right.
Yeah.
So you did the Scarcity, you dropped the Scarcity, and we were talking about the whole streaming shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, are you going to be streaming it or you're not going to be streaming it?
All right, well, yeah, with the Get Money and Drink Water album that I'm about to release July 10th, which is my first album, my daughter's first birthday, so, you know, I made it a special day. It was already special because it's her birthday, so dropping the album also. No, I'm not streaming it because I feel like the residuals that artists get off of streams, unless you got a partnership, a sponsorship, or you like a very popular industry artist, the residuals are not really that good. So I think people just want to really be in the on the end thing, like, you know, in the trend. Like, yeah, streaming, you can get it on this platform, but really, when you break down the numbers, is it really, you know what I'm saying, beneficial to do it? So me and Rain spoke and decided it wasn't. So with this album, the only way, we like going old school with it, but new school, because it's the form of how we selling this album is like the CDs out the trunk, except it's no trunk and no CDs. But the only way you can get the album is directly from me. So you personally got to DM me to get the link to the album. I'm only charging $10 for the album, $9.99. But I'm personally responding to everybody that wants to purchase the album. I'm not sending no link in my bio. You hit me up, I send you the link. Boom, you send the $10, you got the album. That's the way we doing this album. So it's not streaming on no platforms. It's really internet hand-to-hand thing. So you got to directly contact me to get the album. And then we got the deluxe edition that comes with an autographed Get Money and Drink Water poster of the album and the limited edition Get Money and Drink Water bottle. So,
and the whole album, is this whole album produced by Rain like the Scarcity?
Whole album produced by Rain, just like Scarcity. Method Man is on the album, Graph is on the album, Rain is on the album, K-Shine is on it, Charlie Clips, T-Top, my man KP. So yeah, it's definitely fire.
And when is that dropping?
July 10th.
July 10th. Oh, that's around the corner. It's totally done?
Done. Well, I'm going to add one song to it, but all the other songs is mixed and mastered, but I'm going to just add one more song because I feel like, for me anyway, I made this album. I started it a year ago. The last song I probably recorded for it was late February, so I'm going to just add one more.
What's the highlight of the album? What is you think your favorite or best song on that album is?
I feel like the highlight of the album is me actually putting out the whole album. Because I feel like the whole album is, like, the times that we was in before COVID happened. That's why Rain said this to me. And at first it was hard to digest it, but after thinking about it, I'm like, you're right. He said 2020 is the best year that he's lived in. And at first I was confused because I'm confused. So much shit went wrong, but he said this is the only year that separates from the other ones. So every other year is damn near like the same, except for 2020. In 2020, people that never been home was forced to stay home and actually get to know the people that's in their household.
Wow.
Get in tune with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You actually got to see the world. We actually watched the world stop. And what would you do if this became the norm every single day? Could you survive in it? Some people couldn't. Some people before they entered phase 1 and phase 2 was just so addicted to outside, they was willing to risk their lives to be outside. That's a sickness. That's a disease. So it's like this year really opened everybody. It should have opened everybody's eyes to really what have we been doing with ourselves, because look what happened when this huge pandemic came. Look, it took for about 12 more on record of our brothers and sisters to go for us to finally start tearing this shit down and let them know we had enough. So this has to be it's a revolutionary year. It's like one of the greatest years. So with that being said, it's like also in the process of that, it changed the mind state, because I was gonna do the type of music I wanted to do regardless, but certain people might have not been receptive to it because they were forced by the machine and the button to, you know, like a certain type of music. But now it's like, if the only thing that's going through your mind is drugs, being in a strip club, tossing money, buying new cars, then you got this shit wrong. So a lot of people now are forced to change their perspective to where now a Kendrick Lamar, a J. Cole is going to be way more appreciated because they've been giving you the game. They've been giving you the knowledge. Nas, Rain, all type of people like Mos Def, like that. But it was looked over because everybody was shaded by going to the strip club. What strip club can you really go to now that's legal? What club could you be in now?
I'll tell you which one you can go to.
What?
The one at home with your wife or your girl.
That's what I'm trying to say. So now when you listening to the music, it got to be way more. It should want to intrigue your mind for somebody to be giving you game on how you could excel in the times we in now.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, my album for me, it's a perfect timing because it's thought provoking. You're not gonna leave it. It was never no strip club music. It was never no, you know what I'm saying, trap music on it. It was all shit that is thought provoking, which is in the time we're in now. It just got reverted back. Like how everybody was saying they're waiting for music to go back. It's here now. It's just, you're gonna still have some people try to do it, but look how it's changing. Look at Lil Baby. His hottest song right now is about what's going on with racial injustice.
Right.
In his way, which
Right.
is dope. But let it be thought-provoking at least.
And you know what's funny? Probably without the whole, like you said, how 2020 the world stopped, that record might not be as big.
Mm-hmm.
That's, wow.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why when you ask me, I'm like the whole album, because now I could feel like you could really listen to it and appreciate it because it's knowledge. As in before, it may get skipped over more because it's like, all right, that's cool, but that's that old shit. I want to.
That type of shit is needed right now.
Yeah. So we can't dance in the strip club right now. We can't party. We can't get high off of. People are still doing it, but it's like the majority should be looking at what's changing with the currency. Are we going to the digital dollar? What is the next step after Corona? Because it's not going to stop there. Next, we're all going to be wearing gas masks because it's going to be biological warfare. Well, what are we really getting out of the music that can help us to progress? What do we need to be putting in our body so we can fight these things off? That's the conversation.
When back in the day with, the whole segregation and all that shit, like, you got Marvin Gaye, that what's going on, like, in the moment, the music was making a lot of sense,
Mm-hmm.
and you take advantage of that moment to really get the message across. And yeah, so what are some of the titles of the song?
The intro is "I'm the One." That's really about me, like in the sense of, I feel like a lot of people go through this where they're the one in their family or they're the one around all their friends, the one that's always called upon. You know what I'm saying? That everybody even needs advice from, needs help with financially, mentally, whatever it is. And I just feel like in my life, I'm the one. I'm the one that everybody has to count on.
I didn't get that, right? So when you said I'm the one, it's like, oh, nigga, we talking about this positive stuff, and you talking about the first record you want to mention is I'm the One, thinking that the record is about how you're number one, I'm the best.
Yeah.
That's I like the angle.
Yeah. So it's really just about being like, it's a sample in it that says I'm the one who's always there. So basically, like, yeah, when it all unravels, when it all unfolds, I'm the one that, you know what I'm saying, that's here, that has to take care of the responsibilities, you know, with like
People rely on you.
Mhm.
People depend on you.
yeah.
That's pretty good. I like that. Just give me some of the titles of the other records.
Background, that's a song with Charlie Clips. That's like a fun record about battle rap. Like basically we created a story about it.
That I heard that one,
Yeah.
right? That was that on Scarcity?
No, that's on my album.
Okay, so it was the album. Okay,
Yeah, that's
I told you that's one of my.
Yeah,
I love that
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Even
that's
though I
about-
don't fuck with Charlie Clips, but I like the record.
Yeah, that's a song. Really, me and Clips made a storyline about a girl that's sleeping with all the battle rappers, and we using their slogans and their signatures to, you know, describe what's going on. And then another crazy concept on there is it's called Reincarnated. That's actually with Method Man and Rain, and it's about us being here as our soul being here as one person, dying and then coming back and being something else. So Rain originally is a drug dealer that dies, passes away, and when he comes back, his soul is now Barack Obama. And then no, it's three things Rain is. I think Rain is a drug dealer, Black Jesus, and then Obama. Some it's deep. Then Method Man is himself. Then he comes back as and the timeline is different because in our time it's like he's Method Man, but somewhere else he could have been this person first, and now we're just catching up to him being Method Man. You know, we don't know how this really works, so it's really deep. But he's Method Man, then he's Eric Gardner, and then he's Nat Turner. And then I start off as Malcolm X, and I wind up ending being Donald Trump. So it's really how souls.
Wow.
And how you don't want to be in this body, but you have to be because that's just where the laundry is.
Very
So yeah,
good.
yeah, that's another
concept.
song we got on there. It's called Reincarnated. That's with Method Man and Rain. I got a song with Graph. It's really just Queen shit. It's called Queen shit. We just spitting bars on there, going crazy.
Is my birthday on that album?
Yeah,
Okay, because that's my shit. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. And I
Yeah,
said to you,
birthday's
we
on-
got to see a video for that. Like,
yeah, we got to do one for that. Birthday's on there. That's with my man KP and Rain and K-Sean. That song is fire
yeah, the
too.
birthday shit is.
And then fitting that it drops on my daughter's birthday.
I think if I want to,
Yeah.
it's my birthday. Yeah, that's his heart. I love
And
that
then
shit.
and then we got I got this song called Aura, and that's really just fitting because I didn't even plan to drop this album on my daughter's birthday, but it's about my daughter, like basically her growing up, me trying to teach her the right things so she don't wind up, you know, being one of those girls that's without getting love and guidance from their dad, and then they wind up making a lot of mistakes that they regret later on. So
I'm gonna let you hear the song I made for my daughter
you did.
years ago. I did?
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I
Was
fucked
it dope?
with it. Yeah.
You on camera now?
Yeah, it's fire. You played it in the whip. See how I remember?
I forgot. Yeah, you did. That's good. So yeah, and again, man, I just want to stress this, man, that I get it. You know, a lot of battle rap fans, they only care about y'all when y'all are battling, but by doing that, they're depriving themselves of the other talent that you guys really have. They say battle rappers can't make music. That's a fucking lie.
Yeah.
So hopefully, tell everybody again
Yeah,
how
but,
to
but
get
the
the
thing
album.
about it also too is shout out to Sue Surf, shout out to K-Sean, shout out to Marv One. Shit,
Marv got some fire.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to A-Verb, shout out to Immaculate, shout out to Geechee. And the reason why I'm using these names is because it's people that force you to listen to it because they constantly, shout out to Calico, they constantly are putting out the music. That's what we
Suge,
got to do. Suge, Shaka
Arsenal.
Suge, I apologize, Arsenal.
So
Many. Rum Nitty,
Yeah,
you know
Rum
what I'm saying? Whoever I'm forgetting, I'm not trying to even be funny.
Even Twerk dropped some fire
Twerk, yeah.
shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not even trying to be on that type of time, but the people that I was initially saying is people that constantly will drop the music. Lux. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They will constantly force you to listen to it, which you have to do.
Because it's not a passing thing for them. It's really what they do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like even when I'm saying verb or whatever, I'm saying that because That's how I really feel like he'll keep promoting the music, which you have to do to embed it in somebody's mind. Okay, this is what I'm doing.
Man, let me go ahead and listen to this, man.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
Because of course, the first thing you're gonna do if you see Floyd Mayweather playing baseball, it's like, what the fuck is he doing? I want to see him box. But if you keep seeing him swing that motherfucking bat, eventually you're gonna say, all right, let me see what he can do.
He ain't too bad. Yeah.
So that's how I look at it. Which I'm not mad at the fans because I get it. Y'all like seeing us go crazy on stage with the highest form of lyricism, punchlines, wordplay, schemes, angles, personals, all of that. So that's the main thing y'all attracted to. But now we as the artists have to keep embedding it in the consumer's mind. This is what else I do. Okay, boom, boom, boom. And then don't get so disappointed with the numbers, because they're not going to equal up at first, because it's one thing that they love to see you do more than another. But you got to constantly continue to put it out, and then you will see the difference. So yeah, July 10th, like I said, I got flyers that I'm gonna be posting up, so y'all know exactly where it's at, when y'all could DM me, when I have the link, when I have the posters, when I have the water bottles, and then boom, it's going for $9.99. It will not be on no streaming platforms. The only way you can get this project is by directly contacting me, and I'll be answering everybody myself on all social media platforms. Let's get it.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.